prices in this vid are Australian dollars. So roughly one US dollar is 75, 76 Aussie. Sorry, one Aussie dollar is 75, 76 US cents. So we're about 25% cheaper than you guys. So this price is here. Just understand, this is all in Aussie dollars. When I talk about what are these watches, I'm talking retail replacement price. Retail replacement price. So this is if you went into a shop and wanted to buy a watch similar to the watches that I've displayed, how much would you pay? So enjoy this video. It's a couple parts. The suspense build up. This is a pilot series, so if you guys like it, I will make more for the channel. So let me know how this goes. Is it a pop or does it flop? Is it a stinker? You tell me what you guys think of that. Okay, so this is very tricky to see what the price is there on them. Very interesting game indeed here. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's pick one firstly. Let's pick one. So let's go for this one here. Okay, so that one there, you almost got it right.
Almost.
Okay, this is the retail price. So you started off really good on that, but I think you left a 0 off the end.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, it is interesting. The this one here, these are all in Australian dollars.
Interesting for stainless steel, actually. Oh, wow. You can tell I know nothing about watches.
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's very good there. Now this one in the middle there is no longer made, but this is the price it was about 8 years ago. So there we go, that's that first one there. So there so there's this one on the end here.
It's going to be worth a couple zeros more. Nah.
That's that one on the end there.
Mm.
So that's quite interesting there. Does that shock you or not really?
Yeah.
Why does it shock you?
Because I didn't think stainless steel was worth so much.
Sure.
Mm.
Sure. But it's more to do with the workings of it than the stainless steel. See these ones here. So this is a Tudor.
Yeah.
Tudor. That's an Omega. That's a Rolex. That's a Breitling.
Yeah.
That's an IWC.
So that should have been more the questions when I was saying brand names.
Well, they are brand names.
Yeah, that is great.
And that's a Breguet.
Wow.
Right? But so that's and that one there's actually a Tag Heuer, that one there.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of, yeah, so that's an interesting thing. They're a little bit different. They're a little bit different to They are a little bit more expensive than you probably thought there.
Yeah. That is
It's,
interesting. Yeah.
It's interesting there. It's so the other question is then, so okay, so that's what the estimate you thought that they would be there. So if we go to this one over here, so that one there, so you said 400, the replacement price on that there nowadays I think it's about 13. Okay, so that's what that one would be there. And this one here, the gold one, right?
Yes, that'd be worth.
So it's a little bit more tricky, the gold one, because they don't make it anymore.
Oh,
See,
really?
they've actually changed it slightly.
Would that add worth to it?
Yes and no. 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 It's tricky because, but to tell you, what is that?
Watch, that one.
That is, what is that there? If you went and wanted to buy the equivalent today, right? If you bought that today in the shop, so this is the slightly different model, just a little bit, they've tweaked it a bit, but it's basically the same.
Okay.
How much do you think it would be? Because you've had a look at all these other ones, so
I'm gonna say
so
like
you've had a
17,000 maybe.
17,000 there. The replacement price on that one there.
Whoa. Okay. A
Yeah.
lot more.
It's a little bit more. A little bit more. It's a little bit more there. So that they're about $60,000 for that there.
Wow.
Okay, but that's not necessarily because it's gold.
Yeah.
The gold is valuable, but it's not just that. There can be steel ones which are very expensive. So it comes down to this one here. This one here. How much did you think this one here is? Have a look again. How much do you think that one is there?
Maybe 15,000 for this one.
It's about that.
Wow.
$50 to $60.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's right. So there you go there.
Interesting.
See, so that's how it is. That's how it is there. That's how it is. Admittedly, to your defense there, to your defense, and this must be said there, I mean, the place is an absolute pigsty with shit everywhere. I mean, yeah, it kind of, with shit everywhere, you just think, geez, what is this junk he's got? But there you go. That's the reality. It's that's what they are. There you go. So that's a very good little game we've ran there. The viewers will love that.
She knows nothing.
No, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's
just about how, perspective of someone who knows a lot about watches and someone who doesn't. Because it'd be interesting if you got someone in here who knew a bit more about watches than what I did. And
sure.
Bought watches.
Yes.
It'd be very interesting to see what they come out with too. Yeah.
No, that's exact. Well, it's a very tricky thing.
That's
Normal
it.
people don't have exposure to these things.
Yes.
They kind of don't really see them. It's very hard because unless you're really into them, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, agreed.
You sort of a lot of things you don't really see in life. You kind of you very reluctantly see them, but that's what they are. So there you go. That's a very interesting. I'll just grab your cup there.
Yeah,
It's a very interesting challenge there. So does that shock you? They could be that expensive, or what? What does that mean?
Not really, because when you started actually saying the brand names of them, I was like, yeah, okay.
So have you heard of any of those brand names?
You said the Rolex, and what was the other? You said something new. I can't remember what it was. You said another one that I knew the name of, and I was like, okay.
Omega?
Yeah, Omega, that's it, yeah.
Breguet, IWC, Tudor?
I've heard of Omega, Rolex, and yeah, the other one's not really too familiar with, but yeah.
Sure.
And you know they always make good, like, you know, good quality watches, so.
Sure, yeah.
It makes more sense, definitely. Like, whereas compared if we were just going into, you know, like, just a normal jewellery store.
Sure.
Where they just made stainless steel watches, it's obviously not going to be worth as much as them.
No.
Because it's not, the quality isn't the same, and everything else that you're going to put into it. Yeah.
No, it is an interesting thing there. It is.
Yeah.
It is a. It is interesting there. It's.
This is what people pay for, the quality of what they're buying. So yeah.
Yeah, they do pay. You do pay for the quality and the but a lot of it is marketing. They just put them in a nice box, and they
like that, yeah. And you're like,
it's yeah, some of it, yeah, I suppose it is to some extent, but the thing with these watches is that a lot of guys there, they really do think that these are important things for themselves to have, you know. Like, would you ever go out with somebody depending on if they had a watch, or really would never be anything you would judge someone by?
Yeah, personally I wouldn't judge someone by that,
Sure.
but I have met a lot of girls that do, so
Sure,
yes, I
sure.
have seen it in girls.
But it doesn't really, I mean, you could still have used a credit card to buy them, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
of course, yeah.
You know, that it doesn't really mean you have a lot of
Money.
they did, you know, they unless you know watches, you really wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
They're
But
kind
there are
of
a lot of girls that and guys that do know a lot about watches these days, so yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. It's that's how it goes there. It's they are interesting. There's you know, the see if you know some of these here. The ambassadors for some of these here, right? The ambassador for the Breitling there is John Travolta.
Oh wow.
You know John Travolta?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
He's in, what was he in? In Welcome Back, Kotter. He was in Greece. What's John Travolta in? You know John Travolta?
Yeah, I do know him. I'm just trying to think myself.
He's like a pilot. He's got, you know, he's you know John Travolta. He's
Yeah.
A-grade movie star.
Yeah.
Beckham is tied in with Tudor.
Okay.
David Beckham, you know, the football guy.
Yeah.
He's tied into
He's
to
everywhere
Tudor.
actually at the moment, David Beckham.
David Beckham, yeah, he is. He's a bit like that. And this one here is famous with a guy called Steve McQueen. Have you ever heard of Steve McQueen?
No, I've never heard of him.
No. Steve McQueen was an actor who he was famous for wearing this model here.
Yeah.
But you've never heard of him.
No, I haven't heard of him. No.
No, that was Steve McQueen. He was famous. No, that's exactly it. That's how they kind of
Market their watches.
yeah.
Sell it.
Yeah. It's kind of, that's just how they are there. They do these things. But thank you for your time there. That's a good look at that there.
Can't take my eyes on me. My thoughts on me just grow and grow and grow. I am the best there is. I think that I'm so grand, so grand.
Okay?
Hey guys, my name is Paul Pluta. I'm the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Guys, I need a bit of help. I need a bit of help. It's very hard running a YouTube channel relying on Google Ads alone. I'm in a special niche and I speak my mind, and I don't have all those Seiko wannabes, all the people who want assurance about their affordable shitters. So I've got to really try hard to bring in the revenue. Guys, if you like my content, if you think I'm a great chap to have around, why don't you help me out? There's a number of ways you can help me out. This will keep me full-time on YouTube. Look in the description of this video for some ways you can help me. You could sponsor me on Patreon. That allows you to send a small monthly amount to me every month. It can be $1, it can be $100, whatever you can afford. The next way you can help me is, well guys, I really need some money to keep things going. Paid reviews. On the Paul Pluta channel, I run paid reviews. For as little as $20 US, I'll give you an opinion of your collection, of what you're looking at. I'll try and answer. There's heaps of other ways you can help me. I do telephone consultancy. For $50 US, I will talk to you on Skype or WhatsApp and answer your horological or personal problems. Any questions, I'll give it a go. Now guys, please help us out. Look down below, and if you could help us out, I will stay here and make videos full-time on YouTube. Hi guys, Archie Luxury channel, Paul Pluta channel, and my good friend Tanzillin, answering super chats. It's not about the money. I feel like I'm doing my passion. Tanzillin, simply the best. And he's got another one for you here. How's this? It's not about the money. It's my passion. Shitling on time. Simply the best. Now guys, I gotta tell you, I struggle to survive full-time on YouTube. Please look in the description below for 10 ways you can keep me full-time on YouTube. Guys, I really need your help. Please consider getting a paid video review. I'll do a review on any watch, any question you want. Guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. You can sponsor me for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month, and that just keeps me going on full-time on YouTube. Guys, you could also, I do phone calls. You can talk to me for an hour on the phone, Skype or WhatsApp, for $50 US. Guys, I really do need your help to stay full-time. Man cannot survive on Google Ads alone. Please help me. Please help me stay full-time on YouTube. And guys, don't forget that it's not about the money. It's my passion. Shitling on time. Simply the best. Tanzillin, thank you. That's a sponsored bit from Tanzillin. I can do that for $150 a month if you email me directly. Look below for my email address, guys.